Let's send this.
This is the We're from Mars one?
You think, humans are from Mars.
Yeah.
There's a crazy theory going around.
Yeah.
So, you know the Mars theory?
Mars. That there's aliens on Mars?
Nah. So, there's a theory that
Dude.
Mars was the original planet that humans were from.
Okay.
And then something happened that we all had to fly to another planet and live on. So there used to be like civilization that lived on Mars.
But now it's all dried up, right?
That's all dried up. Now bag this. On Mars, there's an element on the periodic table called xenon. Now, xenon on Earth is only found, this is crazy, is only found after a nuclear explosion.
Not true.
Yeah.
Not
so
true.
Yeah, no, it's not
theory,
true.
and it goes hand in hand now. What if on Mars there was a nuclear warfare, destroyed the whole planet, but people were able to escape just in time, landed on Earth, and they had to restart from nothing.
So we are the aliens.
We're the aliens.
What the hell?
Dude. All right. Bob and I hit up on one thing.
Well, let's talk about the xenon first.
Xenon.
The xenon. There is xenon on Earth that can be collected and used, and we do.
Is
but
it 1 part per 20 million?
Yes, right.
In the atmosphere.
There is though radioactive xenon, and that it is kind of important. It is created by nuclear reaction.
But let me introduce you to the concept of isotopes.
Yes,
right?
isotopes.
Different. There are many different isotopes of xenon. That's the same number of protons, different number of neutrons. And there are the naturally occurring isotopes of xenon exist in nature.
Yes.
There's probably a lot in our core. There's some in the atmosphere. There's some on Jupiter. There's some on Mars. This is naturally occurring xenon. There is one radioactive isotope of xenon that can occur after nuclear fission. That's not all xenon. It's just one radioactive isotope.
Right, and it is valuable to detect.
Yeah.
Hey, were there any nukes set off here, like underground, say illegal underground nuke?
And that's not the xenon on Mars.
No, right.
Believe me, you would have heard about it if there was evidence of nuclear explosions on Mars.
And
there isn't.
And if it happened a long time ago in the past, I don't think the radioactive stuff would have
It
decayed.
decays.
It would have decayed.
That's the thing. It decays. It wouldn't be around. So it's wrong on multiple levels.
Oh my God.
But we could also talk about the fact that we did not evolve on Mars. There's no evidence that there may have been some water and a thicker atmosphere early on, 3 billion years ago, but because it didn't have a magnetic field, the solar wind slowly ripped away the atmosphere on Mars, and it dried up, and it's what we see today. There may have been some microbes, and there's still speculation that maybe they're hanging out under the soil, whatever. But there was no vast ecosystem of life on Mars that developed multicellular life and people. Second, you would have to what is the hypothesis here, that like all the life on Earth was brought here from Mars, or just humans? And if it was just humans, why is it that we fit so cleanly into the evolutionary tree of life on Earth?
Good thing there were hominids here.
Yeah,
because Mars contaminated Earth, panspermia. That's why there's the relation, because it's a shared, DNA or whatever. That's what they would say if they, did a little research.
But yeah, you could say panspermia for the why do we have the same DNA, although I don't think that quite works either. But that doesn't explain why there are chimpanzees who have identical hemoglobin to humans, right? I mean, it doesn't explain why we fit so cleanly into the family tree of life on Earth, right? There are hominids, like our evolution on Earth is well documented. We did not evolve on Mars. So that's just complete nonsense. But you could see how they're just pulling these little bits of information that are not quite true, or they're just incomplete. Right. And then from that they weave this unbelievable story.
After they smoke some weed, of course, that's an integral component to that.
That's optional, but it does help. It does help.
All right, let's see. Was there another Mars one?
There was the guy. We don't know if you need to, he's like, it's just an argument from personal incredulity, right? So that's the lesson there. He's like,
oh, this one.
We went whatever millions of we sent a car, a rover, millions of miles to Mars, and my car breaks up on the way down on the way to work. How is that possible?
That was
This guy-
pretty funny.
Yeah, his video exceeds the maximum number of curse words.
It's like my car can't go over 200,000 miles, but you can go 8 million miles. All right, let's watch a little bit of it because it's kind of funny. I don't know.
I'm the CEO of the Department of fucking Common Sense. And Common Sense will tell your stupid ass the way they giving the motherfucking rover from Earth to Mars. That's 127 million miles away, according to NASA. That motherfucker 127 million miles away. You mean to tell me that motherfucker didn't hit shit on his way there? You mean to tell me that motherfucking rocket didn't need no maintenance on a 127 million mile trip?
Magnets?
Maintenance.
No, maintenance.
Oh.
Maintenance.
Well, so first off, let's address that.
Does he
one.
think it's driving to Mars? I mean, first of all,
Well,
it
then
didn't
he's
hit
saying-
anything on the way there because space is mostly empty.
Right.
It's
Right?
space. It's
it
empty
didn't need any
space.
maintenance because it basically just drifted there.
It
right?
cruised.
Coasted.
It's like traveling down a hill for 126
not even
million
there's no
miles.
friction. There's nothing. It's just coasting through the vacuum of space.
Well, I mean, if you're going
Right.
downhill, friction doesn't really matter that much.
but you know
You,
what I
you were
mean.
still doing, yeah. He's not realizing you're just coasting. You don't have your foot on the accelerator for 127 million miles.
Right. The rocket's not burning for that long.
But it's like there's nothing there is the other claim. It's like, well, you didn't run into anything? It's
Well,
like,
yeah, that
space
was
is kinda
that was just goofy.
empty.
But I like
mostly
this
empty.
idea of like it just continues to go. The ship could literally blow up on its way, and it would still continue going to Mars. It's not going to stop for any maintenance problems. Believe me.
I know, I'll set up a bleep.
But also the idea of equating the distance that the rover traveled to Mars and like the distance that cars drive on Earth, of course, is nonsensical. Because it wasn't, the rover was just a
Right.
passenger, right? I mean, just on the trip to Mars. It wasn't driving to Mars. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, well,
right.
yeah. He's
That's
just
true. That
confusing the
doesn't-
rover with the rocket itself.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
This is entertaining, but this is like not completely. This is a
No,
little
it's
below
just
the
it's just
waterline.
goofy.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I
goofy.
almost think he's gonna
Right, he could be
Yeah.
a Poe.
Yeah,
that
he's
could
just-
100%. This could be 100% be a Poe.
Maybe
This could
'cause
just be
he's playing into it.
This could be performance.
Yeah, but let's see what the
Why our cars break down? And if you could control a fucking rover from here to Mars, we should be able to be on our fucking phone in the garage.
Now I'm with him on that one.
That's actually
How does my
that's
cell
a-
phone work everywhere?
Come on, man.
That's a good point. But I mean,
They got bigger transmitters. I think.
yeah, they got bigger transmitters.
Slightly.
Also, concrete and steel or whatever,
Right.
lead.
Empty space is empty.
blocks. Yeah,
Empty space.
Your
is
garage
empty.
is not empty.
unfortunately, yeah,
Dude.
it does block.
I
stuff.
do get
We should
annoyed
be
though
able
when
to-
I go into dead zones. with
It's
my cell
crazy.
phone.
It's crazy. Why do we
Not
have to
lose
have
service in the elevator.
Yeah.
Stupid motherfuckers.
This guy needs to learn about Faraday cages.
Yeah, that's true. It is.
Yeah, right.
How come I step into a Faraday cage and I'm not getting any signal?
It's like, isn't that did
Effing Faraday
do it in the
cage.
Superman thing where he can't look through lead, right?
Yeah,
Isn't that his
right.
whole shtick?